Welcome to 2018. Let's go. So that B-roll that you just saw contains a lot of objects that have to do with my goals for this year. Like there's a violin that represents a music goal, there's a dictionary, represents a goal of reading a dictionary. Last year I had a bunch of note cards, if you remember, with all my goals on it. This year I want to do something a little different, but that's also physical. Something you can hold in your hand that represents each goal I have. I have an idea. Follow me. Somewhere is something. Aha. This. Oh. Okay. That is what I need. Okay. I got the thing. Let's go. Alright. This stuff is clay. 10 pounds of it. I bought this not the most recent Halloween, but the one before that when I made my Jack Skellington costume to make one tiny little bat. So now I still have like 9.7 pounds of clay. So here's what we're gonna do. For each goal I have, we're gonna make a tiny little figurine out of clay. It may not look perfect, but it will be something. Then when I complete each goal, I'm going to spray paint the little clay model, probably gold. So then I'll have, hopefully, 18 little gold figures. Let's get started. Welcome back. We have finished making all of our figurines here. I'm going to go through all of them one by one. There's 18, so sit back and relax and get ready for all my goals of 2018. Number one is this globe. It has already cracked in multiple places. I'm going to glue it back together. It represents my goal of wanting to visit a new country. We're going to be traveling a lot this year and just want to make sure we get to somewhere new. So visit one new country. Number two is this small temple figurine. It represents the goal of Emma and I wanting to visit 35 new temples. As you probably already know, we started an Instagram account called Every LDS Temple, and we're trying to visit all of them in the world over the next while, sometime. We want to knock out 35 of them this year. This is a small Xbox controller. This year, I want to play 0 video games. I don't play a ton as is, but it seems like whenever I do, it's just because I'm procrastinating doing some other goal that I have. So I'm gonna cut those out completely. This is a tiny thank you note This year, I want to write a personal thank you note to someone once a week. Just want to show more gratitude and reach out to more people. This is a small keyboard. It represents my music goal for the year. I want to create 10 original tracks that I can use for YouTube videos. What we have here is a small dumbbell. Last year I had a couple health goals, and I want to do the same this year. Last year I had a goal to drink more water, to run a marathon. This year we're going to be traveling a lot, so it's going to be hard to be consistent for the whole year as far as what we're going to do health-wise. So I decided to make a monthly health goal. For example, this month I'm going to drink a glass of water every morning, floss my teeth every day, I want to swim a mile, and lift weights 3 times a week. This is a repeat from last year. It's doing a handstand. I did attempt last year to get better at that, but to really get it down, I decided to make the goal of being able to do a handstand for 10 seconds. It has some Chinese characters on it. It means China in Chinese. If you don't know already, Emma and I are going to China for 4 months to teach English, and I want to take advantage of that by learning some Chinese. So my Chinese language learning goal this year is to complete either like 1 year of Rosetta Stone course or like finish an entire Chinese first year Chinese book, something like that. Being fluent in Chinese is a little bit too big of a goal, so I just want to make sure that I complete like 1 year of Chinese learning. This represents a small dictionary. This year I want to read a dictionary. I just got one at Barnes & Noble, and I have to read 2.4 pages a day to finish it. This is a little mouth, an open mouth. It represents the goal of talking to one stranger every week. I wanted to have some type of goal that pushed me as far as making more friends, developing my social skills. So I thought talking to one stranger a week was a pretty good goal. This is a pencil. This year I want to write in my journal every single day. I really like journal writing. I'm a pretty big advocate, but I'm not always consistent. Sometimes it's once a day, sometimes once a week or once a month. But this year, since we have so much going on, I want to make sure I write in it every single day. This is a chicken foot. I'm sure you're wondering what the heck this goal is. Well, apparently in China they eat chicken feet pretty regularly, and this little chicken foot represents my goal of trying 5 new foods this year. Always trying to get outside my bubble, and seems like an easy way to push myself. This heart represents my goal of participating in a service activity once a month. And just because we're human, I think we have the responsibility to help each other. This is a small graduation cap. Last year, Emma and I graduated. This year, we want to start a master's program. So this little cap is a representation of that goal. More on that to come. This is another repeat of one of last year's goals. It's supposed to be a little trampoline. And this year, I want to learn how to do a backflip. Another goal from last year was to read 52 books. I got about halfway, but I really liked that goal. I still read a lot more than I would have otherwise, and this year I'm going to have a lot more time to read, so I decided to make that goal again, read 52 books this year. This is supposed to be Delicate Arch, which is from Arches National Park in Utah. Emma and I have a section of the year when we're going to do some traveling, and we want to see some more new places just closer to us within America. So we made a goal to visit 10 new national parks. Last and not least is the YouTube play button. Last year I tried starting to vlog every single day. I made it like 4 or 5 months, something like that. It was a ton of fun. I learned a lot really quickly. This year I don't want to burn myself out, and I want to make better, higher quality videos. So I decided to set the goal of uploading 1 new YouTube video per week. And that's it. These are all my goals for this year. I'm ready to get started, and I hope you want to follow along. So I will see you in the next video in less than 1 week.